These long-necked birds were highly valued food in medieval times, often served at banquets and feasts. Today they're caught for conservation rather than cooking. The yearly swan count is headed by the Queen's swan marker, David Barber.
The Queen has the prerogative to own swans in the United Kingdom wherever she so wishes. That could be anywhere. But she mainly exercises this right on the River Thames, and she shares this right with the vintners and the dyers' livery companies who have owned swans since the 15th century.
When the swan uppers find a family, the boats converge on the brood and surround it until the birds can be lifted out of the water. The young cygnets are tagged with unique numbers that show who the swan belongs to. But birds belonging to the Queen remain unmarked. Lingering bird flu amongst the broods means this year cygnets are checked on boats rather than the riverbank to avoid contamination. Adult swans are left in the water, waiting to be reunited with their young. Swan upping has changed from a mostly ceremonial event to one of wildlife conservation. And on the hottest day of the year, swan uppers say it's an opportunity to educate people on the importance of a healthy river. Life for swans on the Thames is not easy, according to swan uppers. They often swallow fish hooks or get tangled in fishing lines. In many areas, river plants are scarce and it's often difficult for swans to feed on the riverbank because of concrete and steel embankments.
Pollution is another big problem, but vandalism is the biggest problem we have, where we have shootings of swans, and that's awful.
Swan uppers are using the week to encourage local school children to think about how they can help the well-being of the river. The swan marker's iconic 5-day journey has been an annual ceremony for hundreds of years, and there's no plans to stop the count anytime soon. Karen Walker, GB News, on the River Thames.